Subscribe now. Subscribe now.
What's up, my homegirls? Welcome back to the channel, Stacks from Scratch. It is the place where you can sit with me, your host, your girl, Mrs. Latoya Slater. And of course, you already know, if you've been here before, you can just call me Toya. And I'm so glad to have you here with me today. The channel is vibing, the channel is growing, the community is glowing, and I'm so excited for all of us as we venture out on this new journey of wealth and understanding money and balancing a harmony with money. Girl, and today is no different. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? Now, I do love money. I love acquiring money. I love talking about money and ways to get money. But there are some limitations for your girl, okay? And I'm not saying any of these to judge anybody. Trust me. Everybody have their own limitations, their own limits to what they'll do, their boundaries. And today, I'm going to share some with you. And these are 9 side hustles that I would never consider doing as a woman of a certain age, especially as a wife and a mother. And even if you are not one of those, being a woman of a certain age, 40 and plus, we gotta set some boundaries somewhere, even when it comes to getting the bag. So today I'm gonna share with you 9 things that I would never consider doing as a side hustle. And no judgment, remember, no heat. But we got to get better at choosing options that not only fit our lifestyle, but make us look good and make us look respectable. And the ones that won't leave us second guessing ourselves about if the money is really right for us, okay? If it's enough for us, or is it a waste of time, or are we wasting money? Some side hustles could be a waste of money. And again, no judgment. I'm going to say this all the way through. Okay? So, let's go ahead and start talking about the side hustles that might sound like quick cash, but might not be the best move for us. And I'll give you some alternatives of what you can do instead to make the money a better and smarter way. So, girl, go ahead. You know what to do. Grab your things. I don't know. Maybe you have your snacks. Maybe you have your beverages. Whatever it is you need to relax and chill, go ahead and get that, because I'm going to just go ahead and drop these gems on you. You don't really have to do anything unless you want them people like me who like to take some notes. Get your phone out and record, or go ahead and get your pen and paper out, and let's do it the old school way and write down these notes. And I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So, number 1, that is not the best move for me. The first side hustle I would never consider doing as a mother, a wife, and a woman of a certain age: feet pics. No heat, no judgment, but girl, no. No. And why not? Because not everybody feels comfortable with this type of exposure, and honestly, it can feel a little like exploitation. Plus, it's just not a sustainable something you can count on dependable income for women like us. So I would suggest a better alternative. If instead of doing feed pics to get money, consider freelance photography. Freelance photography. Because that way you have more control over what you're putting out there. And plus, it's a lot more lucrative than feet pics for most, okay? So I know you see the videos where they just trying to lure you in. Girl, I'm getting this money, girl, and I made $10,000 last month. Okay, you don't know what all went along with that, so you don't know the sacrifices that might have to be made to get to that dollar. But you can be a lot more safer if you choose to freelance photography or even stocking photos. Now, excuse me, but the second thing I would never consider doing as a side hustle: OnlyFans. It's not for everybody, okay, baby? I know you're seeing them on there bragging about their accomplishments and achievements there, but once again, what are the details there? Are you willing to risk trying to figure that out? Okay, why not? It might be empowering for some. No heat, no judgment. This might be empowering, but it's just not something everybody or every woman wants to get into at age 40. You should be a little more creative by now, and it can bring out some privacy concerns. Okay, you have family now. You even possibly have grandchildren. And it's just not fathomable that it would be a lasting long-term income. So, no, I would never consider OnlyFans as a side hustle. Number 3, I would never consider selling MLM products. Oh, no, not again. No. Okay, I've done it twice. And never was I satisfied or excited about the product enough to make money. I would never do it as a side hustle right now. Why not? Multi-level marketing can be kind of schemy, kind of scammy. You need to read the fine print on these. It's a lot of reading, and it can be very draining trying to be a part of a big group like MLM groups. And the truth is, most women end up losing money doing this. Now, I'm not, no heat, no judgment. I have friends who are successful doing this, but these women are single and they are child free. So consider your timing, and that might be the only key to them getting this kind of money out of an MLM company. So I would say a better alternative would be affiliate marketing or even e-commerce. I think it's kind of almost the same thing. So what you would be able to promote products that you genuinely care about, and products that you might even use yourself, instead of promoting a product that doesn't really spark joy for you, and it comes with such a rigorous quota and such a rigorous pitch that you have to memorize and say to everybody the same way. So think about that, and think about switching your idea instead of MLM to affiliate market or e-commerce, because you could use those platforms to escape the high pressure sales that you have to incorporate with MLM. You're gonna lose a lot of friends. Family's gonna be blocking your number because everybody already know what you're trying to do. Okay, start a blog. Even, I'm gonna throw this out there, Instagram. And I myself personally do not fully engage in Instagram. I think I was kicked out, or I think my page was deactivated there. I haven't really been a fan of Instagram a lot, but that is a place where you can share your honest reviews and some links to products and earn money. So consider affiliate marketing, e-commerce, starting a blog as an alternative to MLM companies. Next, Uber, Lyft, rideshare. It's not for everybody. I don't care. Some people doing so well with it. Oh, they get to have all their time, control their time. Oh, they get to pick the hours. They get to pick the money they want to make. They get to get tips, and I do not care. If you are a woman of a certain age and you are married and or have children at home, this might not be the best side hustle for you. Why not? You already juggling a house, a full-time job, the hours and the wear and tear on your vehicle. It might not be worth it. And I hope you have considered these, because I drove for the newspaper, throwing papers for a season or two, and it tore up my car both times. If it wasn't a flat tire every day or dealing with some kind of running hot issue, these things can be irreparable and cause you to lose your vehicle. Come on, consider that this might be a better alternative. Virtual assistant. I know that's a little cheesy, but they out there, and there's people who need this. And especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, virtual assistant could be key, or social media manager. I would consider these an alternative to driving for Uber or Lyft as a side hustle, because you can use your skills to help other businesses thrive online at home. You can help with everything from scheduling they itineraries, handling their social media accounts, making posts for them. That's side hustle. I've done that. And this can be done from home on your own schedule. What can beat that for a woman like you? Next, number 5. Selling, or I'm going to rephrase it and say having product parties. You remember back in the day, they used to have fun parties and Tupperware parties, and cosmetic parties, Mary Kay parties, okay? I would consider this not to be the perfect side hustle for a woman of a certain age. Why not? Home parties and in-person sales are not as popular as the internet. Let's be real. I told you. We're going to just keep it real right here today, because the internet has taken over these type of parties. Maybe if you have a certain group that you belong to, you would want to try something like that. But thinking about, again, opening your home when you have access to this right here, it's self-explanatory. And I would say an alternative or a better option than having parties and product parties in your home would be online parties or online consulting about your products or the product or other products. Whether it's wellness or career advice, you could do that and offer that service online instead of opening your house up to everybody. Now, you can even set your own rates and keep your hours flexible, super flexible. Next, excuse me, promoting get rich quick schemes. Say that 3 times. Okay? Why not? Because no one wants to fall for scams. Period. And it's a million of them out there right now. And it sounds tempting to jump on some of these sometimes, because everybody's telling you it's okay, we do it for money. What they do a CPN. No, that's a little scammy. I would suggest to you, may I submit to you, a better alternative than jumping on the get rich quick bandwagon would be online course creations. It's super easy. I'm going to do a video to outline step by step how you can create an online course. I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't already know. And I know a lot of the viewers here, y'all already on top of a lot of this stuff. You just as savvy as I am when it comes to using the internet and technology. So creating an online course could be an easy thing for you. If not, make it an easy thing as an alternative to promoting a scheme or a scam. What do you do? What do people ask you about? You could create a course and sell it to people who want to learn this from you on platforms. They got Teachable, they got Skillshare, and tons more that can get you set up and get you started to making money. The money goes straight to your account every time somebody purchases one of your courses. So consider that as an alternative, because that's one side hustle that I would never do. Okay. And number 7, direct door-to-door sales. We through with that. That is so 19th century. Why not? Who has time to want to go knock on people's door? You don't know how they gonna answer the door. You don't know what kind of encounters you can expect, and you don't know if they have pets. You don't know if they have pets. I'm considering all of that, because this is reality. Hello, door to door. Who's still doing that? And I would consider a better alternative than door-to-door sales, Etsy store, print-on-demand shops, Poshmark, Okay? These are some great alternatives, places where you can get creative, put your things online, whether it's crafting or designs, digital work, or just an idea, something that you have to, that you customize, a box, gift boxes, and get the money. I mean, you can sell things, anything from home decor, and without going to be so bold and knock on somebody's doggone door or ringing their doorbell and they answer, what do you say? Hello, my name is Toy and I have these peanuts and I wanted to know if you guys are interested in buying peanuts at this house, because no, we through with that. That's out the window. Not at this big old age. I'm not knocking on nobody's door to see if they're interested in anything that I have. So I will get creative, choose an alternative to sell, Etsy store or prints on demand, something online. Number 8, I would never consider being a glam influencer. Why not? It's too much pressure trying to fit in to this little bitty niche and trying to mold yourself into this influencer image. It can be exhausting, especially at this big old age, and especially for a woman with character and who's modest and still carries herself like a lady with class. A glam influencer, she has a lot of weight on her shoulders. Here's an alternative. I would submit to you to write an ebook or create content. Share your knowledge, turn your knowledge into a passive income stream, or create a guide, a brochure. And you can even do what I'm doing. I do templates daily. I'm making templates using canva.com. It's just that simple. This can help people solve problems, and there go your money right there. That's how you tackle the money. Now, number 9, and finally, I would never consider renting out my house or a room in my house on Airbnb. No deals. This is not always ideal for a woman of a certain age, or a woman who's married with children, or a woman with children. This can be a little more serious than we think. And this is something I definitely would not do. Why not? Because if you somebody especially who enjoy your privacy, you're more discreet, you should be by now. Having strangers in and out your house should be a no-no. Not the house you live in with your children and family. Plus, it's going to be extra maintenance on the home. Who could say you always ready for that? Even not even talking about the money you spending on the maintenance, but here you go, your time. Your location needs renovations and repairs. It may not be the best thing for us to do. Here's an alternative. Consider investing in virtual real estate. And I'm giving you these online tips because this is where the magic is for us. This is where the magic is for us. Consider this. If you ever been interested in real estate and you just really wanted to avoid the headache of trying to be a landlord or rent out property, consider a platform like Fundrise, Bigger Pockets, to invest in passive real estate. You don't have to touch a key. You don't have to acquire a property. This is all done virtually. Look it up. It'll be worth the research. And that's all I have for y'all. That's number 9. So, girl, what you think? Are you ready to ditch these side hustles that don't mean us no good? They just don't vibe with us right now at this point in our lives. Are you ready? Let's focus, okay? We're going to focus on smart, sustainable money. Because that's why we in this crunch we in now, jumping out there trying so many different things, and it never amounts up to crap. So let's consider better ways to make extra cash and put some limitations, some boundaries out there. And remember, you got this. Whatever it is that you want to go after, you can totally do that. You wouldn't have the vision if it wasn't meant for you. So it's time to do it. The time is now. It's the only time we have. Go after the money, but do it in a smart, respectable way. I love y'all. If you got any suggestions for me, drop them in the comments. Keep it real with me. You don't have to sugarcoat anything when you're talking to your girl. Let me know. How do you feel about this? Did I step over my bounds discussing this topic? Was it relatable and helpful to anybody? Would you tweak anything about this information? Go ahead and add these suggestions in the comments. I'm going to be checking them out. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
Can't be talking on the phone cause they listening. While you counting all your problems, I'ma count the bags. I'ma get it out there.